Sage Topaz vents, Sage Topaz vents, Sage Topaz vents. So here's what I'm venting about today. So there are way too many medical shows on TV. There are way too many medical shows on TV, and that's what I'm venting about today, okay? So let me start off this video by saying I have nothing but the utmost respect for doctors, nurses, anyone who works in the medical field, people who work in the front office of hospitals and clinics, janitors who clean hospitals, cafeteria workers who work in hospitals. Anyone who works in the medical field, I salute you. I have nothing but the utmost respect for people in the medical field. However, I am so sick and tired of medical shows because there are way too many. Like everywhere, like you just always see a commercial about a new medical show coming out. Way too many medical shows, okay? Like, and I blame ER. This all started with ER, okay? ER was a TV show in the 90s, and it's one of the greatest TV shows ever. I'm not a fan of ER, but even me that's not a fan, I know how much of an amazing show ER is. So ER is not only an amazing show, it happens to also be a medical show. So because ER was such a successful medical show, I feel that's the reason why there's so many medical shows, because TV networks are like, wow, ER was such a success. Let's keep making these medical shows, because they're so successful, okay? So thanks, ER. Thank you for for being the reason for all these medical shows. Like, oh my goodness. Ever since I was a kid, there've been so many medical shows, and they keep making medical shows. Like the list of medical shows that have been on TV, okay? Here we go. Like there's been Chicago Hope, Chicago Hope, Scrubs. And by the way, if you're a fan of Scrubs, they're making a reboot of Scrubs. So that's happening. What other medical show? House, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, Saving Hope, The Good Doctor, New Amsterdam, The Resident, Royal Pains, Nurse Jackie, Private Practice, The Night Shift, Strong Medicine, New York Med, Trauma Code, Heroes on Call, Rush, Dr. Odyssey, Hard Rock Medical, Monday Mornings, and the medical shows that are currently still on the air. And I'm sure this is just the list, but I'm sure that there's more. So medical TV shows that are still on the air are Watson, Brilliant Minds, Doc. Doc is a show about this doctor that loses her memory. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, because when I saw that commercial about the doctor that loses her memory and she's trying to figure out her memory and how to be a doctor, I just rolled my eyes. Because seriously, like anything can be a medical show. Like seriously, like any idea can be a medical show. Just add in the fact that it's a medical show and it's gonna be on the air. Hi, boss. You ready for our meeting today? I'm sorry. Why are you in my office? This morning, you said I could come to your office at 2 p.m. so we could talk about that TV show idea I had. Okay, so check this out, boss. You are really gonna love this idea. I highly doubt it, but okay. So what this show is about, it's about this woman. Her name is Jenny. She's just a regular lady. She has a regular job, just a normal life. However, she has a secret. And her secret is at nighttime, she is actually a demon hunter. Ooh, pretty cool, huh? Ugh, that sounds so boring and stupid. That's your big idea? That's what you wanted to pitch to me? Wait. I forgot to mention. Okay, so she is secretly a demon hunter, but her regular job, she's a doctor. Yeah, that's right, she's a doctor. She's a doctor and she works at a hospital, okay? That's her regular normal job, her regular normal life. And at nighttime, she is a demon hunter. So yes, this TV show is about a doctor and a doctor who's also secretly a demon hunter. So yeah, what do you think? Whoa, wait a minute. She's a doctor and she works in a hospital and she's also a demon hunter? Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Oh my goodness, that is an amazing idea. We are definitely greenlighting this series. We're gonna premiere it like to this week, okay? That is amazing. That is an amazing idea. That's the most amazing idea I've heard all day, actually. She's a doctor and she's a demon hunter. That's amazing. You're gonna greenlight it for a TV show? Yes! Thank you so much, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'm telling you, the ratings are gonna go off the roof when the show premieres. So anyway, Doc is on the air. Grey's Anatomy, of course. Grey's Anatomy has been on the air for like 50 years. Chicago Med, Sky Med, The Pit, Pulse, St. Denis Medical, and of course, there are also like reality TV shows about doctors, like what's that show? Married to Medicine. You know, there are just so many medical shows. I'm telling you, I feel that in Hollywood, you can pitch any idea to a TV producer as long as it involves doctors or nurses or hospitals. If you pitch an idea about a TV idea or a movie to a producer, as long as it has to do with medicine, that show or movie is gonna get greenlit. I'm telling you. Like, I really think that it's very easy to be able to get a medical show on TV as long as it's a medical show. Like, it's ridiculous. And like I said, I have nothing but respect for doctors and anyone who works in the medical field. But come on, TV producers, there are other professions that you can also feature on TV, like teaching. You know, I don't think there are a lot of teaching shows. I mean, there's Abbott Elementary and there's English teacher. There was this show called AP Bio. But yeah, there are not a lot of like teaching shows. And listen, if you talk to teachers, teaching is a very interesting profession. Like, let me tell you, like, one day of being a teacher, there's a lot of drama that happens being a teacher. Okay, and then customer service. I used to work in retail, and you should be nice to people in general, but that's why I always emphasize, like, to always be nice to retail workers. Like, people who work in retail and stores and fast food. Like, customers can be really, really rude to retail associates. They can be complete jerks. And that's why you should always be nice to retail workers, because you don't understand like the kind of really difficult day retail workers have had. And let me tell you, working in retail, there's a lot of drama, not only that goes on within the staff, but there's also a lot of drama because, you know, with customers. Like, in retail, you meet the craziest people. It's almost like the craziest people just come into retail stores. Like, I can tell you so many stories about working in retail. And I mean, they've made retail TV shows like Superstore. But yes, I feel that there should be more professions featured on TV other than medicine, okay? Like, there's a lot of police shows, there's a lot of law shows, but aside from that, let's focus on other professions. Like I said, teaching, there should be more teaching shows. Like I said, teachers, if you talk to teachers, trust me, they have a lot of stories to tell you. Like, teaching is not an easy profession, and shout out to all the teachers out there. You guys are amazing. Shout out to y'all. What else? Retail, you know, maybe they should make more shows about retail because retail is a crazy business. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to vent about today. Just way too many medical shows. I bet you Hollywood is going to produce more medical shows by the end of this year. Like, the year is almost ending. Very soon, by God's grace, is going to be 2026. And I bet you there's going to be more medical shows, okay? That's what happens. There's just so many medical shows. But anyway, that's what I wanted to vent about. A lot of medical shows, and yeah, that's what I wanted to vent. And thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And shout out to all the doctors and nurses and everyone who works in the medical field. You guys are amazing, but they have too many medical shows. It's annoying. Bye.